MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the San Diego Padres and the New York Mets. These two should be exciting to watch go at each other, and it's all coming up next. Jacob deGrom is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Mets. What's your take on him, Dan?
This will be interesting. This guy won the NL Cy Young Award last year. He's a solid pitcher, Matt. And one of the things he does, he throws the ball into the strike zone, and he's not afraid of contact. Solid pitcher.
So striding forward now, Fernando Tatis Jr. He will lead this one off today.
For San Diego, the shortstop.
First offering on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
And he fouls this one off. We'll be in the 80s later this afternoon, but for now 79 degrees at first pitch. A 1-1. Misses, ball 2.
2-1.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Here now the 2-2. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off.
Batting center, the left fielder, Tommy Pham.
At the plate, Tommy Pham. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. In previous duels with deGrom, he's gone 2 for 6. Pham with an even 1-1 count now.
Looked like he was a little over aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
Now the 1-1 pitch is strike 2 swinging.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Tatis gets his lead at first, nobody out. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The next 1-2 pitch. Fastball called strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Batting third.
And in steps Manny Machado. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Now a move over to first. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Steal. And there he goes towards second. In there. Now the throw is not going to get him as he swipes second.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Has a look, now the pitch. Full count now, 3-2.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
To first. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now.
That is fourth. The first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
Eric Hosmer to the plate now, trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. Has a look, now the pitch.
Ball 1. With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
A ball and a strike to the Padres' first baseman. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Men on third with 2 down. And this will be fouled away. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Conforto is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Padres leave 1. Now the Mets will step up for their first shot in a scoreless ball game. Chris Paddock gets the start for San Diego in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be exciting. This is one of the top young pitchers in the game right now. He keeps getting better. He keeps learning. And if he continues at this pace, this guy has a chance to be one of the more reliable pitchers in the game.
So here's Brandon Nimmo. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading up for the Mets, the center fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
Here's the pitch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1.
Ball. He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2. Nimmo with an even count of 2-2 now. The 2-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Popped up. Mejia waits on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting third, The first baseman, Pete Alonso.
So here's Pete Alonso. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Nope.
Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
Nope, 1-0.
2 out, nobody on.
That's ball
Tough one to call there, but it's ruled just above the zone.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop. You better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Shoots this one over to first. The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. Mets go down 1-2-3, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Digging in now for San Diego, Trent Grisham. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Grisham.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball in there for a called strike.
A good fastball above the belt is normally a pitch that batters love to take a rip at, but that one frozen.
And he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
This is part of what makes him one of the best pitchers in the game. He pounds strikes, and his stuff is really tough to make contact with. And when you fall behind 0-2, good luck.
0-2 count, and the pitch.
ball that now.
Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
So far.
Here's Jurickson Profar. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. No score here as we play inning number 2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
Nope,
And he
that's
lays
it.
off it to even the count 2-2. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Batting 7. The catcher, Francisco Mejia.
Next to the plate for the Padres, Francisco Mejia. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Here it comes.
Nope. Hey.
Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. A ball and 2 strikes now. It's a 2-2 count to the Padres catcher.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Next for the Mets, Robinson Cano is set to lead off the home half of the second.
Second baseman, Robinson Cano.
First delivery to him on the way. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Cano waiting on the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
That's an excellent at bat right there. Fell behind early 1-2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
Stepping in, J.D. Davis, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the belt, kicks and deals. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. From the stretch. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field.
That was actually a well-executed fastball in off the plate. Credit the offensive player. He smelled that coming, turned and burned.
John Porto.
Stepping in now, Michael Conforto, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. From the belt, the pitch. First and second here with nobody out. Outside, 2-1.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. Hit well on the ground to first. 1 there. Over to Hosmer. A double play.
set.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out. But the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
So base is empty now after the double play. And that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Wilson Ramos. First pitch of the at-bat.
Here's a moment where you got to be a great teammate. Pick your buddy up who just grounded into a double play. I don't care what it looks like, single, gapper, homer, just get that guy in from third and get your team back motivated again.
And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Bottom of the second here with no score. Popped up. Profar is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Mets strand 1. We'll move to the third with no score. Standing in, Franchy Cordero. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Franchy Cordero.
Here's the first pitch to him. Lays off 1-0. Two balls and no strikes to the Padres center fielder.
2-0.
Now the 2-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
1 strike.
Too high that time, and it's 3-1.
You can bet they love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
And the 3-1. Chopped up the line to first, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
So now to the plate, Chris Paddock. No balls and 1 strike. Fouled away. And the Padres pitcher behind with a 1-2 count. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's out number 2. Digging in to try it again, Fernando Tatis Jr. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much.
And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Padres down in order. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Now batting, Ahmed Rosario. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
Here comes the first pitch. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. One and two now.
1 and 2.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Mejia recovers, and the throw is there to record the first out.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Jacob deGrom. First pitch of the at-bat.
1-0.
The 1-0 home.
Ball 2.
And this guy can hit a little bit too, so you just can't lay one in there 2-0.
And the pitch. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Grisham charging forward. He can't get there as it falls in.
Now batting, number 6.
So here's Jeff McNeil, and it's fouled away. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder on the run. He can't make the play as it hops over the wall, and that's a break for the defense as it's going to keep the runner from first from scoring.
Definitely a break right there for the defense with the ground rule double. If that ball stays in play, there's a pretty good chance the runner from first is able to score since he's moving on contact with 2 outs. Instead, he's forced to stay at third, so we'll see if they're able to strand him there.
1-0 the count. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. In there, a base hit. 1 run is in. Throw comes to second.
Hey, this one's a long way from being over, D-Roll, but that big base hit right there gives them a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Dan, without question right there. Huge at bat. Gives his team the lead. Hopefully the pitcher's able to settle down now. He's got some runs on his back, and he's able to go out and execute.
Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. He drew a base on balls his first time up. '50th pitch of the game on its way. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. 2 out here and a runner at second. Hit hard down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Cordero will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 3 innings complete. It's the Mets 2 and the Padres nothing. All set for the start of the inning. Now at the plate, Tommy Pham. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go.
And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
He went with the slider, but the hitter wasn't fooled for a second. Gets the barrel of the bat through the zone and rips it down the line for a leadoff double.
Here's Manny Machado now, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And this one is gone. A home run. A 2-run home run for Manny Machado. And the Padres have come back to tie this one at 2 apiece.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. No balls and a strike to count. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
1-1.
Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors in the ball game for the Padres. 2-2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Here now the 2-2.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all on the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
3-2 pitch. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
You know he's probably still thinking about that game-tying home run he just gave up, but I'm going to give him credit for not showing that it's bothering him. When you come back and strike out the next guy, it shows you've still got your head in the right place.
To the plate now, Trent Grisham. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
That's a ball.
2-1.
I got 2
runs, 3 hits, no errors in the ball game for the Padres. Popped him up. McNeil over to his right. 2 down.
Now that's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop out. Well executed pitch there.
Digging in now, Jurickson Profar. First offering on its way. Bounce towards the second baseman. A bare hand play by Cano. How about that? The Padres get a couple of runs in the inning on the 2-run home run. Bottom of the fourth coming up, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Welcome back to Flushing, Queens. Before we get back to baseball, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. J.D. Davis, the next at bat. A base hit in his first trip.
The left fielder, J.D. Davis.
Here it comes. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a breaking ball outside, and now it's even 1-1. And he misses 2-1. Here it comes. Now a little pop-up here right in front of the plate. Mejia over to his left. Makes the play, 1 away.
The right fielder,
Now at the plate, Michael Conforto comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball left out front.
Now the 1-0. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled away. The 1-2. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Gone! A solo home run there for Michael Conforto, and it's given the Mets a 3-2 lead.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos. As he'll take a look at a curveball that drops in there on the outer half. It's strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. And that's in there. Base hit.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. And, oh, that looked like it caught him squarely in the arm. The throw pulls him off the bag.
Now back, the pitcher, Jacob DeGrom.
So following the error, it's now runners at first and second. And next will be the pitcher, Jacob DeGrom. Here's the first pitch to him. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Padres are going to get something going out in the bullpen now as a left-hander has stood up to throw. The 1-1.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count. Ball 2.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
The batter.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Has a look, now the pitch. 2 down, runners at first and second. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Hey, down in the count 0-2, I'd like to see a little choke and poke right here. Maybe work it up the middle or opposite field with 2 strikes.
Now the 0-2. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. One and 2. Here it is. No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
Here's the 2-2. Count remains 2-2.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Curveball, and he buckled him, but it's full 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo shot. We're through 4, and New York's taken a 3-2 lead. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said the high pitch count they've run up is a result of a lot of great battles at the plate by his guys, and he's not wrong. So far, they've worked 5 full counts in their at-bats.
Thank you, Heidi. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. Digging in the switch hitter, Francisco Mejia, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the 2nd time this afternoon.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Now the pitch.
That's the ball.
And that's high for a ball, 1-0. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Slider laid off for a ball. And a swing and a miss, as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Standing in now, Chris Paddock. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He popped out in his first trip. The 1-0 is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Swing and a blooper to the right side. Conforto will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They trail 3-2. So striding in, Jeff McNeil. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Number 6.
First pitch on its way. Swing and a little blooper to center. And Tatis is there for route number 1.
Now batting.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. 1 for 2. He grounded out first time up and followed that with a base hit. Now the pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
Ball, that's off the plate.
1 out, nobody on. Too high, and it's 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
He loses him on ball 4.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Robinson Cano. He flew out in his last at-bat. Cano waits on the first pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Standing in, J.D. Davis. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
And it's fouled away. A runner on first with 2 away. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. High and wide. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 home. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs. And now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Michael Conforto. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th.
The last at-bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Hit back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. The throw home. The tag, but it's not in time at the plate as he scores to make it 4-2.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute there.
You know, a little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
Matt Strom trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Matt Strom.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0 is taken, strike 1. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
Line toward right center. That gets down, and the inning will continue. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
In now, Ahmed Rosario, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. No hits to this point. He's set. The 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
0-2. Here it is.
1 ball.
And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2.
This is a huge at-bat right here. He wants to get this guy and have the pitcher lead off next inning without question.
Here's the 1-2. Skied into very shallow right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 5 innings complete. The Mets lead it 5-2. Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game, but this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Low and away as he misses again. 2-0.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at bat, starting right now.
Outside and low. 3-0.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
Now the 3-0 offering. In the air out to right. Right fielder is on the run, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Into the box now, Tommy Pham, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel, because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. One away.
Number 13, Manny Machado.
At the plate, Manny Machado. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Left fielder is on the move, and he makes the catch in the corner.
Now batting.
Ready now, Eric Hosmer. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and this is the guy for me. I think this is the guy in the clubhouse that the guys truly gravitate towards. The total package of Eric Hosmer's game is really special. Hey, he's been on point from the start of this game, just pounding the zone with a high 90s fastball. It almost looks like he's gotten stronger as the game's gone on.
Count now, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Nimmo in pursuit. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. 1 left for San Diego. They trail 5-2. Next up for New York, Jacob deGrom. He bats here with a 3-run lead in inning number 6.
Jacob deGrom.
First delivery to him on the way. A high fastball is in there. Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Mets pitcher behind at the plate with a ball and 2 strikes. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Two balls and no strikes to the Mets center fielder. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Now the pitch. And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
Now batting, number 6.
Settling in now, Jeff McNeil. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. From the stretch, there goes the runner. He swings and misses. Throw down. Not in time. He's in there at second.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
5-2 is our score here in inning number 6. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Cordero is there. 2 gone. Into the box now. Pete Alonso. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Alonso.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. Mets leave 1, and it remains 5-2. Now at the plate, Trent Grisham. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
The right fielder, number 2, Trent.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
And I'll tell you, this is the last guy in the lineup you want to put on base for free. He's probably feeling a little salty after getting drilled, and he's got speed to burn, so look for him to try and make something happen out there.
So a runner at first now with nobody out, and Jurickson Profar will be the next to bat. From the belt, the pitch.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
The 1-0 delivery. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. this one's up around the eyes. 2-1. 5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. And a strike. Threw him a breaking ball that time. 2-2.
And when a guy starts leaving the curveball up, that's a sign he's beginning to tire a little bit out there. He's got to be able to get on top of that pitch or he's going to start getting hurt.
The 2-2. Fastball well outside.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing the starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
When you're this deep into a start, it can be really exhausting and annoying when a hitter makes you work as hard as he did right there. He got the strikeout. That's great, but he's probably thinking, get that guy out of here.
Now the New York manager's up off the bench on his way to the mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Brad Brock enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
Brad.
Into the box, Francisco Mejia, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Pitch popped up. McNeil in foul ground. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. 2 outs now in the San Diego 7th, and in the hit next it'll be Franchy Cordero. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Brock has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
3-0 now.
Well, the tying run looms on deck, so keeping this guy off the base is essential. In danger of walking him right here, though.
2 out with the man at first. And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here.
Now batting, the pitcher,
Greg Garcia will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 5, Greg Garcia.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Nimmo. And that retires the side. Padres leave a pair, and the deficit remains 5-2. Drew Pomeranz gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 15, Drew Pomeranz.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Robinson Cano.
Cano waits on the first pitch.
Nope, outside.
The 1-0. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Pham arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now, J.D. Davis. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike. And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2. Count remains at 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Michael Conforto. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Offered it a low one there, but came up empty. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And he misses again, ball 3. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and next is the catcher, Wilson Ramos. Pomerantz sets. Here comes the pitch. In there, no balls and a strike.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Grounded back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. And now this is bobbled out in center. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Big spot here. Runners at the corners, 2 gone. And up next will be the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario. First pitch of the at-bat. Ball 1 as that one didn't really threaten the inside corner.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Two balls and a strike to Ahmed Rosario. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2. And another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. No runs, a hit, 2 left. 8th inning coming up. The Mets are out on top, 5-2. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Dylan Betances will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Tomas Nido will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Number 3, Tomas Nido.
He's set. Here it comes. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. And he's way off balance with the swing there. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 0-2 delivery. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp, and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
To the plate now, Tommy Pham, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. Misses, ball 2. Full count now, 3-2.
Not what you want to do on the mound, go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient, even with 2 strikes.
Now the payoff pitch home. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Standing in now, Manny Machado. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Machado now on 0-1. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
One pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
2 out, nobody on.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
Padres down in order. They trail 5-2. Craig
attention,
Stammen
please.
is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 34, Craig Stammen.
So stepping in, Tomas Nido. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Here it comes.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
To short, hit hard, reined in. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Brandon Nimmo. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now. The pitch.
3-0 the count.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Sinker misses, ball 4.
Now batting, number 6.
Now to the plate, Jeff McNeil. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball 1.
The 1-0. Hit hard up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Profar for 1. On to Hosmer. A double play, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing for the Metropolitans. They're still out in front, 5-2. Edwin Diaz comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 39, Edwin Diaz.
Striding into the box, Eric Hosmer. No hits in 3 tries so far, but he's struck out once.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against the closer.
First offering on its way. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Ready with the 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Little hesitation right there by the batter. It was great execution by the pitcher down and away, but that looked like a late swing. Could have been sitting on something else.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone cold take.
The 1-2. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first down. Coming to the plate now, Trent Grisham. 0 for 2 with a hit by pitch so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hard hit ball to second. And that is through into right field for a single.
The batter, number 10, second baseman, Jurickson Profar.
Jurickson Profar digs in next. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's the 0-1. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Hard on the ground toward short. Rosario's got it cleanly. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Hey, there was no reason to panic. He gave up a hit, but he comes right back and gets a double play to end this thing. Great resiliency right there to secure the save and the victory for the team.
5-2 the final today. The Mets took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Jacob deGrom is the winning pitcher of record. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.